On October 3, 2019, Jennifer Vasquez Rivera, 34, of Worcester, was found in her apartment with multiple stab wounds after police responded to a call. Her former boyfriend, Thomas Bergstrom, 36, was charged with assault and battery with a dangerous weapon in connection with the stabbing. According to court records, police put out a warrant for Bergstrom based on a witness who reported hearing Vasquez Rivera scream and seeing a male holding a knife leaving the building. Vasquez Rivera was described by friends as a loving mother and friend, and that she may have been trying to leave Bergstrom.
October 7, 2019, Debra Zaccardi, 40, along with her 3 children, Alexis, 11, Nathaniel and Catherine, 9, of Abington, were found shot to death by police after responding to a call. According to the prosecutors, Dedra's husband, Joseph Zaccardi, 43, shot his wife and children before killing himself. Debra worked for nearly 20 years at EMI's Tragedy Marketing and was an active volunteer in the community. Her children were students of the local public school system.
October 18, 2019, Jason Sedberg, 40, of Worcester, was found suffering from stab wounds to his torso and later succumbed to the injuries. His girlfriend Jennifer Algarin, 32, was arrested on charges of assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, causing serious bodily injury. Her family has raised questions regarding mental health issues that Algarin has been suffering.
October 20th, 2019, Mary Fairburn, 57, of Groton, was found dead inside her home. Her husband, Gregory Fairburn, 62, called the police to report that she was unresponsive. He was arrested and reportedly told police he admitted to stabbing his wife. He was initially charged with assault and battery with a dangerous weapon and later with 1 charge of murder. He was held without bail pending a preliminary evaluation to determine competency to withstand trial.
October 21st, 2019, Jamie Emmons Madre, 27, of Framingham, was found stabbed to death in her home. Her boyfriend, Christopher McCoy, 25, was charged with murder and assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, causing serious bodily injury in connection with the death. Police arrived after receiving a request for a wellness check. McCoy was arrested in Boston for a separate case in Suffolk County and was arraigned in regards to Emmons Madre's death.
November 3rd, 2019, Shaniaki Roldan, 34, of Springfield, was shot to death by Anthony Petito, 51. Petito accused her of lying about his paternity of 2 of her children and of infecting him with a sexually transmitted disease. Petito chased her through the city streets before fatally shooting her, according to witnesses. Petito was charged with murder.
December 1st, 2019, Charlie Cook, 44, of North Adams, succumbed to injuries she suffered on July 11 in an attack by her husband, Michael Cook. Michael had been kept in jail under the Dangerous Statute and faced charges of armed assault with intent to murder. The district attorney will seek to upgrade the charges to murder. Michael Cook has 2 decades of arrest records, including a dozen restraining order violations.
December 12, 2019, Carla Rodriguez, 20, of Framingham, was shot to death by Luis Santos, 23, of Hudson. They had been dating for approximately 3 months. Early reports are that after an argument and driving to a nearby neighborhood, Santos shot Rodriguez while in the car. Santos turned himself in and is facing murder charges.
March 26, 2020. Sandra L Kumar, or Corfield, 53, of Mashpee, was found unresponsive by first responders in the apartment she shared with her boyfriend, Mark Audette, 46. Kumar had suffered from obvious signs of blunt force trauma, officials said. Audette was arrested and charged with her murder, and on March 30th, Audette was arraigned via video conference and ordered held without bail by the Falmouth District Court. Kumar, 53, a native of Martha's Vineyard, studied fashion design at Newbury College. She was an art teacher at Ellis Elementary School in Boston. She's remembered fondly by her mother, who called her a natural-born artist and said her daughter had a way of making the best out of all circumstances.
On March 27, 2020, Marjorie Dubois, 57, of Wareham, was fatally stabbed to death by her live-in boyfriend, 57-year-old Danny Sherman. Police received information of a possible death at the address of Dubois' residence, where they found the victim bleeding and unresponsive. She was determined to be dead at the scene. An investigation by police determined Sherman lived with the woman in the home and allegedly stabbed her, and was arrested later that afternoon. Sherman was ordered held without bail on a single charge of murder following his arraignment hearing in Plymouth District Court.
May 14, 2020, Kathleen Mclean, 45, of Dover, was strangled to death by her spouse, Ingolf Turk, 48, in their home. After friends of McLean and Turk received a suspicious text from Turk, McLean's ex-husband contacted authorities to report her missing. Once finding Turk, he confessed to police that after an argument, he reacted by strangling McLean and carried her dead body to her vehicle, drove to a pond nearby, and dumped her in the water. Turk has been charged with murder. He pleaded not guilty during his arraignment and was held without bail, according to the Norfolk District Attorney's Office. McLean had a restraining order against her husband, but then had it vacated earlier in May. McLean, a Belmont native, was a teacher and master of Reiki. She studied occupational therapy at Mount Ida College.
June 27th, 2020. Amber Pereira, 30, of Somerset, was shot to death by her estranged husband, Joshua Pereira, 31. A relative of Amber's called 911 when she discovered both bodies in their home Saturday morning. Police arrived to the house to find the two dead of apparent gunshot wounds. Bristol County District Attorney's Office described as an apparent murder-suicide. Officials said Joshua had recently moved out of the home after the couple had separated, but had driven back to the residence sometime before 8 a.m. An investigation of this homicide is ongoing.
August 8, 2020. Magdala Perez, 47, of Gardner, was apparently shot to death by her partner, Jose Munez Badillo, 49, outside of her home. Neighbors reporting hearing an argument before the shooting. Police were called and found the couple outside her apartment in the hallway. No further information has been made public at this time.
August 17, 2020. Megan McNeil, 27, of Worcester. Worcester police reported that a 27-year-old man shot his 27-year-old girlfriend and then turned the gun on himself. The man was identified as Trey Mahone and was declared dead at the scene. Megan was rushed to the hospital in critical condition and succumbed to her injuries on August 25th. Megan had a 5-year-old daughter. She was a registered nurse who worked at St. Vincent Hospital and UMass Memorial Medical Center in Worcester and was a caregiver in every aspect of her life. As noted in the obituary, even as she passed, Megan continued to be a caregiver as her participation as an organ donor brought the precious gift of life to recipients and their families.